that they have suffered from in several areas in Aleppo province, committed a new massacre against the people of Aleppo on Friday. In a statement, the General Command said that the terrorists have launched rockets from the Kalash neighborhood to the heavily populated area of Al-Muhafaza, leading to the martyrdom and the injury of a number of innocent citizens and causing several material damages to the residential buildings. It also added that the armed forces units have carried out a series of operations against the terrorist groups, targeting the rocket launching sites, workshops, and manufacturing of improvised explosive devices, IEDs, and the convoys of vehicles that were equipped with heavy machine guns, inflicting heavy losses upon the terrorists. The General Command said that since the reality of what has been happening and the criminal nature of those groups and their role in implementing the aggressive, destructive plots against the Syrian people have been revealed, it has pledged the Syrian people to continue pursuing the terrorists and the mercenaries until they are eliminated and until security and stability is restored to Syria. Within the framework of targeting the national economy, the terrorists have attacked on Friday night a cotton plant in the Raqqa province, and they have set it on fire. An official source told the news reporters that an army unit has confronted the terrorists and they inflicted heavy losses upon them. The source added that the terrorist attack caused the burning of 100 tons of pure cotton. The Turkish government has arrested about 85 figures, among them were 15 lawyers from the CHD party. It has also issued arrest warrants against the chairman of the CHD party and its members and other lawyers. The two lawyers are also visiting Syria to inspect the damages that affected the Syrian people and that have common denominations to rise the lawsuits against the Turkish government, which is also involved in the events in Syria. The Syrian parties have condemned the Turkish government's arrest of the 85 people. Among them were 15 lawyers of the party association that has described the act as immoral. The Syrian Democratic National Bloc Party, the National Youth Party for Justice and Development, and the Popular Front for Liberation and Change denounced in a statement the Turkish government's move, saying that it was a desperate attempt to prevent the opposition and to rise the movement of the policies against the Turkish Justice and Development Party from prosecution and prosecuting Erdogan's government on the other developments and involvements in the crimes inside Syria. We will collect information about the losses inflicted upon the Syrian people because of Erdogan's immoral practices, especially the robbery and the trading of the territories to attack the Syrian people and their properties. We will also file lawsuits against Erdogan and the Justice and Development Party because of hosting these terrorists. The Turkish people, like the Syrians, were greatly harmed by Erdogan's policies. We are here to clarify to the Turkish people that the reality of the events in Syria are not like this, because our people will not accept the crimes perpetrated by their government against the Syrian people. We have seen sabotage and plunder acts by the Erdogan government, and it is a partner in committing these crimes. The head of the National Security and Foreign Affairs Committee at the Iranian Parliament, Alauddin Brojordi, asserted that the Syrians have a strong army and it is comprised of the steadfastness of the Syrian people who do not allow any interference in the internal affairs. He also clarified that the claims that the terrorist groups in Syria about the Iranian interference in the internal issues are baseless and that they are due to the failure of these groups and their supporters of the Qatari and Saudi regimes. Brojordi said that despite the continuous attacks against the Syrians, the crisis is ongoing due to the Qatari and Saudi financing of the terrorist groups in Syria, and that this is about to fail. Brojordi also responded to the claims of the leaders of these terrorist groups concerning the Russian-Iranian support to Syria, saying that his country will stand by Moscow and Beijing and that they will support Syria because it is the front force facing the Zionist entity.